Do we need that in it? Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dale Brisby. Welcome to the DB Bull Ride Breakdown. Today we're going to be talking about a young man. He's sitting fourth in the world with over 120,000 won in the bull riding by the name of Clayton Sellars. Okay, on fire, and fellow rodeo time endorsee. Not officially, but I pulled his bull rope once, so pretty much makes him a rodeo time endorsee. Had a whale of a ride in Cheyenne. So we're going to go to that and get started. Without further ado, Mr. Clayton Sellars, hit play. Scott Berger's bull here, around to the right, back to the left, trying to find his spot. You know, it's a huge arena out there, and sometimes these bulls, they just can't decide which way to go. Clayton does a great job staying in control, comes back, celebrates. Now let's break it down, okay? I'm going to pause it right here. First off, looking at this, I think that Clayton pulled a page out of the DB handbook, and he went with the gangster rap. I know he did. And I've got 10 different raps that I identify in a video you may have seen, but you probably haven't. And I think he went with the gangster rap because this bull gets thug nasty on him out there in the pen. All right, hit play. Roll that beautiful bean footage. I'm sure he got a lot of awesome pictures out of this deal. Up and down and around to the right here. Clayton's going to the front. It's front end Friday, old son, every day. Gets out away from his hand. I feel like he does that a lot of times during this ride on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Just so he can get himself right back. Bam, bull back to the left. One thing I want you to notice when this bull whirls around right here is look at how free-flowing this bull's balls are. His jelly beans are not restricted by a flank rope like a lot of people might think. And I think, you know what, I'm going to pause it. That might be because of the new format in Cheyenne. One of the things that's new is they just go with a normal flank rope because the other flank ropes that grab a bull's jelly beans don't exist. Right here, this he's standing up on his tippy toes, getting off his hind end. But what I want you to look to is the back of the buck and shoots. All right, from left to right, you've got Carl Burkholder, back judge, big high five there. Right next to him in the blue shirt, Mr. Chad Berger, overlooking Mason Taylor, who's getting the Snapchat. My man after my own heart. Got to get the snap. Fellow Floridian, Mr. James Greason, yelling for him. Garrett Burris flanked the bull. A couple people I don't know. If you look at right in front of Clayton, a man with his arms crossed, Mr. J.B. Mooney. Why are your arms crossed, J.B.? As I hit play. J.B. is a little upset because I may or may not have missed the books. I was supposed to enter he and I. I'm the wild child. He's the more responsible one of us two, and so he's mad at me there. Back to Clayton. Again, just staying right in the middle of this bull, tracking him across the front of the buck and shoots. As that 8-second whistle blows, he gets off into his hand. Dusty Tuckness comes in, grabs him. This right here, this is why confirmation he went with the gangster rap, because he walks off like a G. Look at him, just gives a little bit of look over his left shoulder, trots off, not because he's scared, but just because he's like, hey guys, I'm hustling. I'm out here hustling, okay? He's got that swagger about him right now, and everybody on the back of the chute knows it, especially Greasy Baby, clapping for him as Artie Meyer climbs over. He caught that gate for him. Thank you, Artie, so much for jumping in there and being a giver. That's going to wrap up our video for us, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking with us here in the DB Bull Ride Breakdown. Look out for Clayton Sellars, sitting fourth in the world. He's on his way to his first NFR, and fellow rock and roll denim endorsee, probably a rodeo time endorsee, even though he doesn't have the patches, but he knows what time it is, just like you do, and just like I do, because I'm Dale Brisby. Pow-pow and on to the next one, old son.